G'day guys, it's that Battlefield guy here. Today I'm bringing you a rush game on Damavand Park, and I'm using the Assault Kit, M416, ACOG scope, heavy barrel, and foregrip. Now to start off the game I went on the right hand side of the map, and I wanted to see if the defenders had learnt from the last game, which I used the right hand side to successfully attack one income station, but unfortunately we ran out of tickets and the game ended. So I went on the right hand side, but the defenders killed me. Okay, so then I went on the left hand side, which is quite heavily populated as you can see with my other teammates, and I'm going to use this line successfully. Now as you can see, the enemies are still focusing on the right hand side, and if you can see there the blue, my teammates, the team is pretty much 50-50 split up from left and right. Now this is really good. The most successful strategy that I can think of is when your team is split up 50-50, one going to one objective, one going to the other objective, and this is what happened in here. As you can already see, there's a person arming the charge, and so I go into this crate just to defend it a little bit. And I can see on the map that there's people coming here, so I prepare, get in position. I miss that bloke, chuck a grenade, get this bloke, and it gets a hit marker, it doesn't actually kill, so I go out pretty cautious and I get this bloke trying to disarm me. Use my pistol and I get this bloke, the other bloke was taken out, so I go inside, reload, and I get this bloke. I actually thought I got the kill, but it was actually an assist. Now some people think that pistols are pretty overpowered, but when you think about it, most pistols use a 9mm bullet, and that's the same as in most SMGs, so you know they should deal pretty similar damage. And as you can see, B has already been armed by the other half of the team, and so pair two objectives, you know, in under a few minutes. So it's very good with 75 tickets left. Oh yeah, so I get this bloke, and we're ready to move on to the next round. Now I'm going to use the left hand side approach again. I just see this bloke here. It's not worth it. It's not worth giving away position just to get a kill, which I will not most likely get. And I mistook that for an enemy. And as I'm going around here, I can see a person coming towards my position. I go the other way to think that I didn't see him, and then I turn around and get a kill. And the muzzle, unfortunately, well, for me, fortunately, reveals this bloke's position. I kill him. And around here, my aim was completely stuffed up, although I should have had a really good chance of getting that kill because I was on the ground. So yes, we're just going to try the left-hand approach again, just straight up the middle to A side. Now these two people here, they're acting as a very good spawn point for other teammates, so I commend you on that, whoever you are. And this week I was pretty quick reactions there. I'm pretty proud of myself. I revived that bloke, and this other person and I were racing to arm objective. He unfortunately gets before me. So A is armed, and in this short time B will be armed as well, because our teams are doing the 50-50 thing again, which is most important, because 9 out of 10 times, you know, the other teams, they're not communicating with each other. And so when they see that both objectives are armed, they don't know which way to go. Most likely half of them will go to A, half of them will go to B. And if you're doing the same thing, you're going to have a very good chance of defending them, and you're going to get the objectives done. So a few seconds ago, B was armed. We're using the same strategy again. And there we go. You know, pretty good. GG. And I should have got this bloke as well, but oh well, what are you going to do? So I'm pretty pumped because this is the first time I fall off the peak. And I go in the parachute or whatever. My first time, and I actually haven't done it since. So yeah. As you'll see, most of the teammates are already on the ground on the left-hand side, and they're drawing attention away from the B objective. And so what I'm going to do, I'm going to take advantage of that, because there's nobody on B, no one's paying attention to it. I'm going to go arm it. And then by the time that they actually react, it's too late. So another person spawned on the roof. Spawned parachuted in. Whatever. So I'm the objective. And I try and find a position where I can defend it safely without anybody knowing. So someone actually sees me around here. I'm messing around with the controls. I don't know which one's which. So I go back. I come around here to flank from their spawn. So I'm just getting as they go in the building, which is pretty contested. And stupidly, I go in here. I get taken down. I get a hit mark on this bloke, but the person at the top kills me. Anyway, so we got the MCON destroyed. That's all good. And they did the other side as well. Now we're going into the final pair of objectives. There's a sniper on the ground. I get him. Pretty stupid place to snipe, I would think. But I get taken down here. Although I get revived. And I just check outside to see if there's any person there. No, it's all good. And I'm going to take the... I'm going to go B. Just sussing out the area, make sure there's no one camping in there. So I take the really long route around because it's worth it, because if you go straight in, they're going to have a greater chance of seeing you. Now, this must have been a claymore. Oh, yeah, it was. There we go. A claymore. Didn't get me, it was planted at the wrong angle. And so, as I arm the charge, I go around it so I can pick off any other enemies. Get mixed up with the keys. Chuck a grenade over there, just anyone. But someone finds me. Hip firing does not work. But I get the kill anyway. They unfortunately disarm the charge, but what can you do? As I respawn on the left hand side, A is planted, but B has been disarmed. Just doing some pistol work. But I get downed again. Now this is the... Well, I don't really play a strong role anymore, just supporting other people. I see the tank, I have no match for a tank, so I go around and flank him. And I'll go inside here. Now if this warning symbol comes up, don't worry, you've got 8 seconds to do it, and most likely you'll get in. So there's a little drone here, I'm looking for enemies. Get a nice little hip fire there. But, guess what? I did not see that claymore, because I'm used to claymores on, Call of Duty. I don't think they should be in the battlefield. What are you going to do? Very good pilot he is. Very, very good. 2 miniguns on each side. And that's pretty much it. Guys, I'm not going to ask you to like or favourite the video or any of that stuff, or subscribe. I don't believe that stuff is ethical. Just, give it honest feedback. Leave your comments if you want. Cheers guys, catch you later.